Hey guys, hello. I don't have YouTube Studio open yet. I'm actually just a bum. Anyways, I don't know why I coughed. I don't need to cough. Anyways, but yeah, just opening YouTube Studio real quick, just kind of doing some final setup, and then today I kind of just want to like go through and what's it called? Map out what the hell I want to put in this damn set, because I've thrown together like 5 sort of quote-unquote archetypes, right? And then I'm kind of just having a bit of issues like filling out the rest of the pack, like filling out the rest of the set. And like honestly, I kind of see now. Excuse me. I kind of see now why Konami kind of just needs to like make pack filler, because low-key consistently filling out new cards and sets is kind of hard, man. Like, especially if your goal is to create a good set, then like, dude, this shit's hard. Okay, Krita. Let me open up. Okay, card designs. I think that's the right. I'm like, I can't remember what all the. Here we go. Okay, there's that. I'm just opening all the okay. TCG, card designs, card design 2. It's just DT. Set one first half. There we go. Cool. Alright, let me switch over. Bam! Oh my goodness. It's behind the curtain. Okay. Anyways. Alright, there has been a pause in the conversation I've been having with someone online. I'm now going to ghost them. I've been texting somebody right before stream, and now they've stopped talking for a bit, and now I'm going to ghost them and act like I'm busy doing something else, which I am busy doing something else. I'm busy hanging around with you guys. Okay, that sounds very social. I'm going to stick at the I don't know. Okay, anyway, so here's like the first half of the thing, right? It's like, first off, we need a card that costs 4 charge, tags a card on the field, and costs 0 when you reveal a unit with no effects. Ooh, actually, I feel like that's a really good reason to include, what's it called? That's a really good reason to include vanillas. Like, just a bunch of cards that do shit, like, a bunch of cards that are really good if you have vanillas. Like, if you have a good amount of vanillas. What if it's like you have to... What if you have to, like... Actually, yeah, just... Yo, wait, Vanilla Habakiri. Are you actually considering Drill Beam? I'm actually considering Drill Beam, yes. Okay, here we go. But yeah, before we do that, though, I think... What's it called? Let me... Okay, so... Since we were here last, I've created 2 more archetypes. I'm so tempted to just make more. I'm so tempted to just make more. Like, we add the, Actually, no, I'm not gonna keep making, like, like, sort of subsets of 6 cards. Drill Beam minus negate. Yeah. Okay, let me... First off, I kind of want to just, like, figure out what all of these are, right? Like, there's a sort of clear cut down the middle, right? Okay, so... So this is consistency. Yeah, so all these are like... Yeah. I need to like give these costs actually. Hold on. If this unit is dropped for cost, draw 1 card. I guess we'll just make all these drop 1. Or drop 2. Or drop 1. There. Drop 1, drop 1. Drop 1. But yeah. I've been like really productive lately. I've actually been doing my damn work. To the point where I can actually stream, which is actually really sick, and I'm happy for it. Okay, so these are like tech options. Okay, consistency, we'll call this utility, right? These are basically the bestials. Okay, these are also utility. Okay, let's like drop the opacity of this layer. There we go. Okay, so utility. Actually, this is all utility. Call it focus attack, where the idea is to super attack that requires no effects, just attack. Something along those lines, yeah. Cost, zone, disruption. There we go. This guy is pack filler. We'll call this layer categories. Okay, so we got consistency, we got utility. This is also utility. A lot of these are like, okay, I think I'm not gonna group everything because like a lot of these aren't really groupable. Another cool tactic idea could be double-edged sword, where the instant attack is double, but after next battle it dies. That could be that could be pretty interesting, yeah. Not sure how much it cost, but it'd be cool as fuck. Yeah. I need to start being like, I need to be more like daring with these costs. Okay, let's like replace this guy. Or, yeah. A unit, okay. Control, doubles their attack, triples. Okay, triples might be crazy, but like this entire card game is about crazy. A unit you control triples, it's attack. But okay, triples its attack. Tag it. After damage is calculated. There we go. I don't know. Call it triple-edged sword. Wait, that's so funny. Hold on. Triple-edged sword. But yeah, so like there's this, what's it called? I feel like this is like the weirdest thing to bring up when like designing fucking TCGs, right? But yeah, so one of my what's it called? One of the other guys, not guys, one of the other people in my comp sci, my discrete math, what's it called? They're this girl, and like low key, I think they'd probably be fine with me describing them this way, but they're low key literally just like a tanned Yugioh and everything. I think they mentioned that they used to dress up like a Yugioh back in like high school or something because they were like, they thought Yugiohs were really cool. Is this okay? No. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, cool. Where? Okay, focus attack. Okay, let's make this bottom corner. Okay, what am I doing with these? Okay, so the bottom row are all vanillas. We gotta have the vanilla support be like right here. Okay, so we'll have this. So like all of these require you to reveal a util, not util, revive. I don't even fucking frames. Okay, cool. Let's make like 4 tactics that require you to like reveal a vanilla. Honestly, I don't think adding vanillas is going to be necessary. Let's do this. Let's just do that. But yeah, anyways. Right, the reason I'm bringing this up. Why am I bringing this up, actually? I have no reason to. Okay, so... Okay, what do I want to cost this thing? We'll just cost them all charge. Or something. We'll say charge 4. Or, we'll say charge 3. I gotta really tweak around the damage. Like, I really gotta tweak around, like, costs and stuff. Once I'm done. Actually, instead of, like, costing things now, I have some costs, but I think I'll just push off costing things later for when I, like, kind of, like, I do at some point want to, like, really plan, what's it called? At some point, I do really want to plan, how much I understand how my resource system works now, but, I think I really want to think about how much I want everything to cost. It's gonna be a bit of a chore. Also, I welcome everyone who's popping in. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the pin up. I forgot to put the pin. If you control a unit with no effects or... I think I want to make it just reveal. Okay, hold on, let's... Right. Hi, welcome to stream. Today, I am designing more cards for my card game. Hi, welcome. My TCG. If you would like to help. Oh yeah, I have a short now. I can like link that. Content. Here we go. Shorts. Copy the link. Filipinos. Okay, get share by link. I think this link just works. Here is a short explaining the base rules. But feel free to ask more anyway. Or, okay, instead of linking it, okay, if you'd like to help, there is a short on my channel explaining basic rules, and feel free to ask for further clarification. There we go. Peak. A cool boss scene idea is, you know, 0 attack that gains attack equal to that of all your vanillas on board. Interesting. I guess like we could have that be the sort of like 4th little bit of a vanilla support or whatever. And then okay, that is pinned. Okay, cool. Gains attack equal to the total attack of all units with no effect that you control. Okay, cool. I'll just make it like 0, 1. I'll make it 2. Cool. Okay, so first off, we're just gonna have, what's it called? So so reveal a vanilla. Should I have vanilla be should I have vanilla be a keyword? I feel like that's, yeah, I've been like making keywords out of a lot of things. I feel like they should use keywords because like, of all vanilla units you control. It'd be really funny if I had like a series of vanillas that are kind of just like dessert themed or whatever. Okay, vanilla should be keyword or call it effectless. Yeah, what's it called? I feel like I'll go with vanilla for now. I feel like it'd be really funny if there's like yeah, like I said, I feel like it'd be pretty cool if there was like, if I like have art for a set of vanillas that are all just like desert themed or whatever. Reveal a vanilla unit in your hand. Then reveal vanilla unit in your hand. Then tag. Okay, so just like a sort of like little basic rule, I guess. Like, okay, for effects, the whole effect must be able to occur. I feel like this would be or else none of it occurs. I feel like that's a pretty fair way to balance things out because what's it called? I only have you can only pay 3 kinds of costs. Like I feel like the way that Yugioh kind of has like anything be a cost, like is the reveal off of Habakiri make the boss a large make the boss, you know, a large ice cream monster with a bunch of ice cream on it with an anime woman to attract gooners. Me, my people. Okay, Ameno, what's the full name? Ameno something. Is it Ameno Habakiri no Mitsurugi? It is Ameno Habakiri. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'm a genius. Yeah, the reveal for cost. Yeah, like a lot, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you could just have something reveal for cost, and that's what requires you to do things. But I feel like, what's it called? In a way, I can sort of have things like be soft costs, I guess, where they're part of the effect, but like they're technically part of the they are part of the effect, but they're required to happen for the effect to take place. I feel like this is like a sort of like nice way to like actually have other conditions, because I really do only want for there to be like actually like the 3 kinds of costs as actual costs. But I feel like if I want any other stipulations, then having just the rule that the entire effect has to go through or else it doesn't at all is a good way to go about that. Because like I don't want to have to like what's it called? I don't want to have to word things. Also, hi, welcome to Finish Often. I don't want to have to word things in a way like I don't want to have to structure things in a way that there's going to be like the so there'll be like the cost boxes and then like extra stuff. Like I don't want it to be like cost box and then just like text and then colon or something, and I feel like it would just look clunky. I feel like just having like cost box and then a bunch of words is like a really clean way of going about things, because like one of the big reasons why I'm doing this entire thing in the first place is because I feel like the Goofy Silly text box is just nice for like decluttering text anyways. What do you want?
I told you no more snuggling in the restroom.
Grr. Reveal Habakiri is a cost, so you can't use the effect with Clear World because you can't reveal a card that's already revealed. Wait, hold on. Wait, how does hold on? Clear World. How does Clear World? Good lord, how does that work? Play with your hand revealed at all times. Oh, that's well, that's really interesting. But yeah, anyways. There. So we'll have that. Reveal a vanilla in your hand, attacking it on the board. And I guess we can have like a sort of upgraded. There's like so much like graveyard interruption. Not great. Like there's so much like cost zone disruption here. Something the Atomics remind me of is the Doomsday archetype, where Newton is like Drastrius. So think of the Evo form kind of being like that. Yeah, like now that I think about it, like I picture the atomics in my head, they're like all green and black and shit. And that's literally just Doomsy. Here we go. So like reveal. I'm gonna like wait for the document to say there. Reveal a vanilla unit in your hand. You know what'd be really funny? I have the vanilla keyword, but then I also design a vanilla archetype where all the cards have vanilla in their name. So vanilla, hold on, right here. Wow. So vanilla does not equal vanilla. That would be so stupid. That would actually be really stupid. We're also doing a different color, a different background color for vanillas. I don't think we need to. Reveal a vanilla unit in your hand. Then, how did I word it? Push or pull two cards from your opponent's drop or charge. Sure. Ice cream archetype. I feel like, man, that's such a low-hanging fruit, but like honestly that would work. And then it's like, man, what's it called? Actually, okay, I missed that. Hold on. Color triple-edged sword then, and the art just has another blade jutting out of the sword. Okay, where is this thing? Did I put it here? Where did I put it? Oh. There you are. And then it's just fucking this. There we go. Also, I welcome if I top 10. Saving document. Saving the documents takes so long now. Okay, there. So we have like other kinds of, I guess we could also make like, what's it called? Reveal a vanilla unit in your hand. Then draw 3 cards. There we go. Exactly like that. Yeah, like that's literally how I was picturing it. Like I was just jutting out of the side of it. But yeah. Reveal vanilla in your hand, then draw 3 cards. Cool. Sick nasty. Unironically, I probably will just call these like ice cream something. Okay. Where else could we go from here? We have a lot of I want a bunch more like units. Cuz like I don't have. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. Let me move a ton of these. 10, 20, 30. Okay, let me yeah, we're going to do a lot of moving here. So these 3. Oh. Are you kidding? Where is this? So 1, 2. Can't believe I have to do this. Please tell me that's in a different layer. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, let me like move that real quick. Some impossible quiz type shit. There we go. That's such a scuff lasso. Shrink this down and then stick that up there. There we go. Now it's like in a like reasonable spot. Okay. Also, do for the continuous tactic, Ice Cream Wonderland, it protects Ice Cream units and villain units by being destroyed by effects. I feel like okay, let me do this. Finish this up real quick. Arrgh, I missed the tiny bottom part. What else would it do? I feel like you'd have to do a bit more. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two have to move. You gotta move. You gotta move. I don't know why I'm saying that. There. And then there. Now I have to like copy paste like a bunch more frames onto the screen. There we go. Cool. We'll take this, Control C, Control V, and then I just gotta do this. We'll start from this side because it's like way easier to Control C, Control V. We'll just go bam, 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 bam. Oh. There we go. Cool. Close enough. Okay, let me here. There. What are those attached to? Everything is attached to the frames, god damn it. Okay, so 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 20, 30. Which have 40 be up here for no reason. I'll also have like a row of 50s, which I'm actually a little pissed because I was gonna like clear the top right section as well, but no, I moved everything there. Did I just? Nah. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Where's my hand glove? There we go. Oh my god, it's so dusty. Man, I gotta do the laundry. 40, 40. I haven't worn my art glove in a while. What is up? Hello, welcome in. Okay, so we have the 40s, and then something activated. Activated effects. 2 cards can't be used. Okay. Where are you? Oh my god, it's on frames. Okay, cool. God, why did I put everything on the same layer? But yeah, we're oh, let me do this real quick. But yeah, doing more cooking, I guess. Is that going to be included in or out? Out. Okay. We gotta stick that there. And then that's a clear row. That's a clear row of 50. I think. Okay. Not 50. 6. Let me go through my finger quick. I think. What is it called? Instead of having like 6, we'll have like 5 of everything, and then just leave those extra 5 open. And I think we're actually almost done with this. So let me go into frames and then just erase every. Actually, this is a 50. Yes. 30, 30, 30, 30, 50. We'll make this 50. We'll make this 50. I mean, it is 50. 50, 50. Okay. 40. 50. So this is like, so like these are all 50. So these 4 are 50. And then it's just like 10, 20, 30, 40 because fuck organization. Hello, have to do astrophysics goodbye. Good lord, your degree is kicking your ass right now, man. But yeah, good luck. We should make a unit where the art is just a photo of my cat, not a drawn photo, just a photo from my gallery of my cat. No. On one hit, it would be really funny, but no. Okay, let me... Please tell me that's not in... Oh my god, it's all in frames. It's all in the frame layer. It's all in the card frame layer. This shit pissing me off. There we go. And then let's just get rid of that. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now we start designing regular ass effect units. Floodgate. I should design another floodgate. Okay. All right, so I feel like, okay. Oh, okay. What do you mean another? Okay, so like, yeah, we have this one here. What's it called? Yeah, so we have this guy here, and it's the activated effects of cards. Cards with costs cannot be activated. Cannot be used. And I think this is... I know it's like this cautionary tale in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like, yes, at a certain level, all floodgates will eventually be broken. But, I'm kidding. Like, oh shit, I almost killed it. Which is probably a good thing, but you know. The only usable blue decks will be Floodgate Turbo now. Yeah, I feel like, okay. Like, the thing is, my feelings about floodgates are like, floodgates are really bad in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's no tempo. But in games like Magic, where there is like the concept of tempo and you can just sit there for a couple turns plotting and scheming, like stacks pieces are okay, floodgates are not. Like, okay, let me rewrite this. This is a stacks piece. This is a stacks piece. I do want there to like, I do want there to be options for stacks, and I feel like there's not enough cards here. Oh, this is like 60 for 120. Should I make 180? I feel like it's a lot of cards to balance and playtest. Hold on, what's it called? It really does feel like right now, it really is just pick an archetype and then just like throw tech options into it. Floodgates are worse than negates because floodgates just mean less of the game you're playing. Yeah, but like but the thing is that like the concept of stacks is like that's like control gameplay. Like what's it called? You're like making option like it's like I feel like a better example of what I want is like Draco Tail Flame, right? If Draco Tail Flame is set, you can't really go in for the swing because then your opponent's just gonna like spin it off with Flame. So like effectively, Flame is a stacks piece. Cause like Flame is a stacks piece because it like cuts off an option from your opponent. Also, is my mic kind of quiet? I like, hold on, here, advanced audio properties. I like turned it down earlier. Boom. Okay, we're back up to 15 decibels. Bah! Anyway. There we go. I made it louder anyways. Okay, let me put something on in the background. It is like awkwardly silent. Excuse me. There's so many streams I want to watch right now. Bird Brain. I think if I listened to Bird Brain more than one time, I would actually just shit myself. I think Bird Brain is like a silly, goofy song, but like I'm. We'll start with this. There's a lot of really cool stuff happening right now because it's like the 4th, not the April 1st tomorrow and today. Okay. Alright. Anyway, so I guess like starting like just making guys, right? Just low guys. What do we do? What do we make? What do we have? What is that part of? Okay, cool. It goes to all the vanillas you control. Like I feel like if I want like other unique strategies to pop up, these like 24 slots are like incredibly important. I guess like the fees get, cause like what's it called? Like an issue I'm kind of coming across is like kind of like with archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like you kind of have to, you know, build like an archetype or whatever. Here, like because they're like so strong, like these are like the obvious like. So if you just put together a core of like any archetype, then you're set, right? Like a lot of these like basic, a lot of these more basic units, like that's like the issue with like what I'm doing already. I've already power creeped the shit out of this to where like basic stuff like this. Yeah, basic stuff like this, like quick effect drop 1, quick effect charge 1, reduces unit's attack by. Actually, this is actually not terrible. But like, I feel like I'm feeling like I'm pressured to like make a bunch of cards that are like, because all of these have like one, like all these have like multiple effects to them, or like, for example, what's it called? This draws you a shit ton. A lot of these draw you a shit ton. The green one just drops shit for free during the battle step. This archetype is all about like, what is this? This archetype is all about like dodging shit, right? It's like they all have these sort of like strong like gimmicks and identities and shit. And it's like, what's it called? I feel so pressured to like design like more unique or complex cards because like something simple is probably not going to cut it. But like I feel like, what's it called? It all kind of just depends, you know? And I guess like, what's it called? 24 whole ass cards is probably enough room. And probably even like if I dedicate all of these to units as well, will probably be enough. Okay, but yeah, so kind of just like starting off. Card draw is like always a bit of an issue. I think, what if I designed a slightly larger Excalibur at like, say, 3K, 4K, right? So do this. So it's like 3K, 4K. And it's like here. We'll say drop, charge, drop, charge, and then it's like drain. Or I guess we'll just have it be like, so drop, charge, and then like its effect is like also charge a large amount of cards. draw 1 card or something like that. So there's that. And then I guess like there'd be like a 4/3. That's just like or okay, well, what do I want to do with this? Let me do this real quick. Okay. I'll take a 4/3 that's like charge, drain, also draw a card. I need to design a lot more units that are kind of just like, what's it called? Excalibur. Actually, now that I think about it, this sort of design space isn't very scalable, because we'll just have like a lot of guys just like, these are essentially just Xyz monsters that you don't need. Like, they're Xyz monsters that use cards in hand as Xyz material. Effectively. So I guess kind of going into it, I kind of need to like think of them like that. Actually, let's also make this drop charge. Drop charge, and then it'll just be like drain. Draw a card. There, so something like that. Okay, so then... It's like, we do have these guys down here. If it's is dropped for cost, draw a card. If it's charged for cost, draw a card. If it's drained for cost, draw a card. Huh. What if I did design, like... I feel like with all the card draw I'm introducing, because, like, what's it called? Atomics have card draw. The ants don't actually have card draw. Wait. Yeah, the ants have card draw. Yeah, so the ants have card draw. The blue one has card draw. The orange one technically has card draw. The green one... Does the green one have... No, it doesn't. Yes, like, lots of card draw up top. And then, like... Where else do we have card draw? Okay, I think that's, like, another thing as well. I think... If you control goes to draw, charge 1, draw 1 card. I feel like this is too weak. Or, actually, no, the unit you control goes to drop, and then you charge it to draw a card. How many cards so far? Hello, welcome in. We're at, 60... Around like 70-ish? 70, 80-ish? Yeah, welcome in. Anyway, so I think, so here's like more card draw, right? So like there's just like generic options for card draw. I think I could probably make like a cheaper guy that's like... I mean... You could just like generically play these 4 card draw. I guess like we have like a unit that's like, if this unit. But yeah. Okay, so like, yeah, just like right now as a whole, I'm mostly trying to fill out the final slots with like a bunch of different like units. Units are our like bodies in this game, because I didn't want to just steal monsters or creatures. Honestly, I think I'm actually taking that from Vanguard. Well, it's not taking it from Vanguard, but like the units in Vanguard, I'm pretty sure are called units, but it is what it is. Anyway, but yeah, what's it called? Excuse me. So like I think if this unit leaves the, have I been calling it the field or the board? I've been calling it the field. draw 2 cards. And then it's just like, we'll have it just be like drain, quick effect, drain fucking 2. So like, just like adding a lot more options for card draw, I think that's good enough. So then, what do we do with these things? I feel like I will dedicate this area to just like more units. Tally. Okay, there's like it's like a little slash across this way I can't really get rid of. But yeah, maybe I do just make big ass guy that's like drop 9. Cause like before, like my issue with like before I had like a huge issue with cards requiring much more drop. And like what's it called? Like, oh, if like cards have like higher drop, like you don't have the card advantage for it. Do I? What are phases doing? But yeah, I'm still sort of like messing around and I'm still messing around and kind of testing. What's it called? I'm still messing around with and testing having these extra sort of like parts of your turn to facilitate card draw or just resource flow. But I think the way that I'm designing things, I think it's fine because I have like cards in the game that just give you a ton of cards. Cause like a lot of the cards I'm designing just kind of like randomly give you fucking extra draws for no reason. But yeah, so now we have like big ass drop 9 guy where you have to commit 10 cards in hand to this. This has to be worth it. This has to be worth it. So either it's something like I feel like this would just be like a big ass nuke. Abolish everything, right? This would have to be some kind of big ass nuke. This would have to be some kind of. It's like a really. What would be worth discarding 10 fucking cards? 10 cards in hand is a lot. Also, hi, welcome by the way. Welcome in. But yeah, like I was just explaining, I've designed like a ton of. I've designed enough cards at this point to where I'm confident that like getting 10 cards in hand might not be an issue at all. So, oh, so I guess this is like a free version of that. Oh. Cannot be targeted by card effects. No. Okay. Or not targeted. Cannot leave the field by card effects. It's probably best to simulate games. It's probably best to simulate games. Probably 70 cards is enough for that. Yeah. I probably should start testing, but what's it called? I don't exactly have it set up to where I can like playtest this just yet. You also make cost reduction. A lot of card games to resources with that. I think that would, I'm not sure if I want to mess with cost reduction because it's like what's it called? It's not something like. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do cost reduction because like it doesn't sound fun to me. And like, okay, let me like try to put this to words. Cause like, in my mind it's like, oh, it's like this like extra tiny thing you have to do to enable other cards. Why wouldn't you just get more cards? Like, it's kind of like, what's it called? Would you rather make your cards cost less or just have more resources? Cheating the system? Yeah, it's like, in a way, yeah, it feels like, and it feels like, what's it called? Messing with like, I don't really like messing with like card costs like that too much because it feels like there's like a lot, it makes it, what's it called? It's like, it feels like it's also like weird and clunky to handle. A game like Digimon TCG, it's entirely built on cost reduction. I feel like, what's it called? I can definitely see it. It's just, I feel like it'll also be like pretty weird to like, what's it called? Like in this game that I'm designing, cost is basically everything. And like, I guess it's like, oh, if cost is everything, like cost reduction could be cool. It's just like, what's it called? Like there are a lot of cards where they have like a certain cost you kind of want them to have so you can set up resources for other zones because costs pay for costs. Like, what's it called? Here, let me like give you two the spiel like the basic ass, like basic pitch. If you guys haven't seen the short yet, feel free to watch it anyways. Hold on, what's it called? There are 3 zones. Like, what's it called? So we have the unit zone and the tactics zone, which I've stolen from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've expanded them to 7 because 7 is a better number. Your hand has 7 cards. There's also the deck. But instead of the graveyard and the banish zone, there's there's the drop, there is the charge zone, and then the drain zone. So basically, there's 3 kinds of costs you can pay in this game. Only 3. You can either pay drop costs, charge costs, or drain costs. So a drop 2 cost would require you to send 2 cards from hand to drop, because it's hand to drop. The name of the keyword is like the destination of where the cards go. So when you drop 2 cards, they go to drop. When you charge 2 cards, they go to charge from drop. And when you drain 2 cards, they go to drain from charge, right? And it's like, the way that I'm designing this game, it's like, what's it called? You want to sort of like use costs lower down, like you want to use costs lower down the ladder to fuel costs higher up the ladder. And if like you basically have to discard a ton of cards in hand to be able to activate other cards anyway. I feel like, okay, let me get like a guy here. We'll make him be worth drain or something. And it's like, okay, so when this unit attacks, let's just make it a smaller guy. Ah, shit. Let's make it a smaller guy. I feel like 3 is fair. 3. I'll make it like 3, 2. 3,000, 30,000, 20,000. We'll make it drain something. And then when this unit attacks, return. Okay, we'll stick another cost to it because I feel like, you know, getting back a specific card is like, you know, so we'll have, when this unit attacks, drain, and then return a card from drain to hand. There, something like that. Just so you can like get cards back. I feel like, also, is there gonna be a virtual simulation for this? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I don't know how I'll try to host this. Like, once I'm done like designing all the cards, I need to like design like card borders, simple card borders, and like find some way to have people just kind of like readily test this out. I've seen a lot of options. Tabletop sim is like too expensive. It's like $20. I don't want to pay $20 just to like play test shit. I remember somebody mentioned this other website. Yeah, basically I'm trying to figure out the best way to, the best way to actually like test a lot of this, and I've still not found one yet. I'm pushing that off until I finish like actually putting the cards together, and then I can always just like change effects and stuff. I probably should make an Excel spreadsheet of all this instead of like keeping them in like a create a document. But yeah, and then I guess we'll have like a bigger guy, so I guess we're going to have one of these anyway. I should have like a 50. That just like, let me get like charge or something. It's like all charge and drain is kind of arbitrary, cause like what's up? So like just like a little thing I've discovered and kind of like messing around is that like you're limited by the amount of cards you have in hand. T-test is easy. Okay, tabletop sim is easy if your assets for manual digital version. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah. Like, I do plan on just being able to put together a bunch of assets. Just what's it called? It's just like tabletop sim is like $20, and I don't want to spend $20. I don't want to ask people to spend $20. Does it go on sale decently often? It's just like the fact that like Tabletop Simulator is paid is like the issue for like any kind of like playtesting. Like, yes, it's like useful. It's just like I don't want to ask people to, hey, pay $20 to test out my game. It's like not, and I'm not even getting it. Like, also, I guess like it's better that I'm not getting it because I'm not like siphoning cash from people. But it's also just such a huge ask to be like, hey, do you want to test out this game that I'm making for $20? You know? And I guess just like okay, this unit leaves. Oh, right. When this unit leaves the field, draw 3 cards. There we go. Okay. When this unit leaves the field, return a card from drain to hand. I'm feeling like I want to specify like drain. So like this card like cannot directly just grab you any card from like this card gives you access to everything in drain and charge because you have to like drain for cost. But here, because this doesn't move any new cards into the drain zone, you have to have like set up for it anyways. You probably rely on a random tester, or you have to force. Yeah, I would have to force friends to like, pay $20, which is not ideal. Anyway. Okay. So there's that. So there's like more consistency in recursion. Or some like really interesting ways to just win the damn game. So right now we have like big ass guy and big ass guy. Let's I guess we have like the drop 9 be the big ass guy. Which one of these has is it card designs plural? I believe so. Where's like the damage numbers? It's not really too hard to calculate, but okay. Unironically, what if I just made it like a vanilla? What if I just made it 150k? Oh yeah, what's it called? For damage numbers, like both players have 150,000 life points. 150, 150. And then we'll just have this like abolish 1 unit on board. Okay, I feel like abolish is like a little too uninteractive. Cause like I can make it strong, but still like interactive is the thing. Return 10 cards in play to the deck. Because you lose 10 cards, and then like if you lose 10 cards for this thing, you should be able to actually let's drop it down to like 7 for now. How does combat work? More similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. I think right now I'm just stealing Magic the Gathering combat. So I guess like battle tricks would be useful. But like, who uses battle tricks? I'm kidding. I remember, what's it called? I used to like play a bunch of kitchen sink Magic with a bunch of my friends back in high school. And like, what's it called? Battle tricks were always so fun to just slam out. God, I need to make like a decent Magic the Gathering cube. I have so much random garbage. Well, it's not garbage. I have like a couple decent cards, but like actually like I have like a lot of Bloomborough cards. I have a lot of basically everything past Ixalan. Actually, okay. Like okay. I have a bunch of cards that are like the last like real sets. It's like the recent detective set and then everything past like the detective set, Ixalan, and then Bloomborough are like what most of the cards are from, and the rest are like sort of like little one-ups I found on the internet that I thought were cool. So gameplay makes battle tricks way better. Yeah. I guess. Hold on. Technically, we do have battle tricks. We have an entire archetype dedicated to just like crack-ass battle tricks. what's it called? These guys. So like, this one, this card's charge cost is 0 during the battle step. Spin an opponent's unit you control 2 other units. Like, these two, like, spin your opponent's units. But, like, I've added this stipulation that you have to control 2 other units. So you have to draw, like, a critical mass of these in order to actually use them. Otherwise, you'd be able to just use them generically. But basically, during the battle step, you just, like, it's basically gores. No. These just basically end the battle step. How's combat at Magic? Alright, let me find a... Okay. I genuinely love combat in Magic, to be honest. Okay, let me do this first. So it's like... So step 1, it's like, say for example, okay. Just do this, 1 1 2 1. I don't even need the 1, I'm just gonna 2 2. Okay. So as Battle Fader, basically Battle Fader. Okay, so like, so battle has, I'm pretty sure there's like enter battle. There's, okay, so there's enter battle, there's declare attackers, declare / assign blockers, damage, exit battle. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, so enter battle. The attacker declares who they want to attack. The blocker, the defender just tells you, like, so the defender chooses and assigns who's blocking. Then damage is dealt. So like, these two fight, and then this gets through. But yeah, so basically the way that combat works, right, is like the attacker. Okay, yeah, the person who's the person who is like. The person whose battle step it is declares who they want to attack, and they tap them. Then the defender taps cards they want to block with and decides who they block. So Magic is like defender sided. And then let's look at anything that is battling each other. So like there's like a blocker and attacker. These two attack each other. Like these two attack each other. This one does this attack. Like so this one does its attack to their HP, and this one does its attack to their HP, right? So everyone does their attack to the opponent's HP. So like, this dies because 2 is bigger than... yeah, this one dies because 2 is enough to kill 2, but 1 is not enough to kill 2, so this dies. And then anything else just goes through. What do you want? But yeah, by default, any attackers who go unblocked will just go straight through and, you know. So basically you want to have blockers, like enough blockers for all of your opponent's attackers. It sounds like LOR combat. LOR? What does LOR stand for again? I actually can't remember which game that is. Oh, Legends of Runeterra. But yeah, what's it called? It's really funny saying, oh, it sounds like Legends of Runeterra when Magic is like the card game, and it's like Legends of Runeterra sounds like Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Be like, I'm not like a Magic player. It's just what's it called? It's just one of those funny situations. Like, oh, it's just like, it's Hatsune Miku from Fortnite type shit. But yeah, I get it. Anyway. Yeah, so that's like how Magic combat works. I played Legends of Runeterra first. I'm uncultured. No, it's all good. It's all good. Like I don't wanna like bash you for it. Cause like, as someone who's also been on like the receiving side of stuff like that. Oh, also as someone who's like, imagine being a Magic Gathering fan and reading that. I think what's it called? This is a crazy. This looks mentally deranged. But yeah, what's it called? If Legends of Runeterra works the exact same way, then yeah. It's probably derivative of Magic anyway. every card game is derivative of Magic in some way. But yeah, so that's how the combat works. I think I'll keep it the same way as well, cause like what's it called? Well, not exactly the same. I'm gonna say like enter and exit battle step are the only time you can activate fast effects. Like during, so it is okay. But yes, like I think just so like combat isn't like icky, fast effects can't be activated during like assigning and damage calc, because that's like annoying as shit. And, like Yu-Gi-Oh has so many weird annoying damage step rules because like you can activate fast effects whenever. It is, but it has some mechanics to make the gameplay faster. Yeah, I haven't looked at it, but yeah. Falling apart. Anyway, right. So, okay. You have some interesting cards here that you can play around. What is this? This is Drain 3. Drain 3 is up to unit control. This unit can attack again. Oh yeah. Drain 3, this unit cannot leave the field this turn. Cannot be popped by battle. Drain 1 gains a 1000 attack. Okay. Yeah, so this thing pumps itself up, kills something, and then gives that to something else. Okay. But yeah. Back in my life. A tenpai was horror. Yeah, what's it called? Like, I don't mean that in like a tenpai way. It's like, what's it called? Like there's, what's it called? Like tenpai, it's like, oh. Can you activate stuff during the battle step when fighting tenpai, or is it just the main phase? I can't remember. But yeah, like, what's it called? Ideally, in this game, you cannot do tenpai bullshit. I don't think there is a way to do tenpai bullshit, but what's it called? You know. Excuse me. But yes, like another little thing as well. I'm sure you probably already guessed it anyways, but like there's like two kinds of like text boxes I have here. There's like the italicized ones and like the regular ones. If you haven't guessed already, the italicized boxes mean quick effect. And then the regular boxes mean like normal, like, so yeah. So this is spell speed 2, this is spell speed 1, right? And basically, what's it called? Kind of like explaining like the costs on cards. There's like, for example, this one, it has like 2 different costs, right? Actually, no, here's the perfect one. This is Hexcalibur, and he has so he has like 2 different costs in his main box. You can pay either one of these costs. You can either pay drop 2, which means you have to like, you play this card, drop 2, you've gone down 3 cards to put a 2/3 on the board. Or you can charge 2, which is like basically banish 2, right? Like dropping is basically discarding, charging is basically banishing, and then draining is banishing again, so double banish. And what's it called? If you pay the heftier sort of drop cost, you're able to use its like main effects. So like basically certain effects basically turn these into like 1 card exceeds monsters, and then the other effect just gives you like a slightly sad boosted vanilla, right? Like obviously you can still activate this with other cards, but in a vacuum, effectively this game just gives me access to design 1 card exceeds monsters you can just drop from your hand quick effect. So technically, if I really wanted to, I could make a quick effect Drident. I mean, okay, Hexcalibur is literally Drident, but not quick effect. I don't think I want to power creep that just yet. Actually, you know what I could do? I could make this quick effect Drident. Wait, I'm a genius. There we go. This is literally just the Fallen and the Virtuous on legs. Okay, so charge 2. There you go. Is there a normal summon limit? No, there is no summon limit. Basically, what's it called? The thing that limits players in this game is the amount of cards in hand. Like on turn 1, on turn 1, you have 7 cards in hand. You can discard as many cards as you want. Like what's it called? Everything requires, like everything has the drop, charge, or drain costs. you're limited by the amount of cards that you have in hand. So if you have 7 cards in hand, you can only drop, like you can only charge up to 7 cards. Because like what's up? You have to like you have to set up your drop zone first to be able to activate charge effects, and you know. So basically, you're limited by the amounts of cards in hand because they need to go to drop for you to be able to charge and drain. So like this game has a resource system, but there's no once per turn, and there's no limits on any. The only limit is that, the only rule is that if you can't pay the cost, you can't do it. Makes sense? Limited resources. Basically, yeah. It's like, it's a system that allows for like, it's a system that allows me to like limit the amount of actions a player can take, but also allow for like comboing and like further uses of resources. But yeah, okay. Let me just do this real quick. Just gonna make this a bit more obvious. Drain 2, charge 4. Hey, did you nerf Tenpai by any chance? What's it called? Were you here when I was designing the freaking drop it from hand for free during the battle step, guys? Yes. Also, I did nerf them. Yes. You have to control 2 other units. You have to control. You have to control 2 other green units. The 40k times 4. Yeah. You have to control 2 others. So you can only drop 160,000 attack worth. You can only drop 160,000 points of damage onto the board for free if you play a critical mass. So you do. Okay, so we do have Tenpai actually. So you have to control a critical mass of these. But okay, we do need some. We do need fucking Battle Fader. We do need Gores and Battle Fader. So you're saying if I have 1 green on the left and 1 green on the right, I get to summon everything. Also, it's not that you have 1 green on the left, 1 green on the right to summon everything. Like, also, all the green units, their cost is 0 during the battle step, and then the ones with more powerful effects require you to have 2 other units. What does that sound like in Yu-Gi-Oh? Pendulum summoning. Deck out as a win con, okay, deck out as a win con might be interesting. Not think that's the case. Like the thing is with like deck out. Is like the cards have to go somewhere, and if you try to deck out your opponent, you're just giving them free resources because you're like, you know. But one of the big major rules is that like it is ironic, look at me, but mill is explicitly disallowed in the card design because of how inherently it breaks the system. Because like, what's it called? You can charge, drain, and drop as much as you possibly want, and the only thing limiting you is the cards in hand. So if you could mill and just ignore the limit of cards in your hand, if you mill, that's just free resources, and then you just keep getting to activate effects. So it's like really incredibly broken. Like any kind of mill at all is just incredibly disallowed because milling your opponent, milling yourself is like the most busted thing you could possibly do. And like milling your opponent, you would want to do that because you give them so many free resources. Like milling basically equates to like letting your opponent draw free cards in other card games, or like just gain free mana in other card games. It's like it is tied to the deck, but like, would you really want your win condition to just like you don't want your win condition to like it would really like you don't like would you really want your win condition to be giving your opponent like an amount of resources equal to the amount they have in deck? Like, it's like if there was a deck in Magic that like just gives your opponent free mana for no damn reason. Or like if Runic had your opponent draw the cards instead of banishing them, decking out naturally. Like the thing is like, what's it called? I guess like, well, decking out naturally, it probably would actually happen because of the amount of, the rate that you do consume cards. It's just like, generally decking out as a whole does not work. Unless I go like the Runic route, and it's just, like we do have like a keyword, we do have the abolish keyword, which like removes shit from the game, but I don't want to introduce Runic to this game. Like, yes, we do have freaking, what's it called? We have like Evil Gores and his friends, right? We have Evil Red Zone and his friends, but like, what's it called? Like, I probably should introduce some battle tricks that like, what's it called? I probably should include some kind of counter to this because this is evil. This is actually evil. I mean, okay, there are actually a lot of ways around this, but like, because these are like free during the battle step, it's like really difficult to... Like, I guess I do need like floaters, right? Let me do some, I want to do some memento type shit real quick. So like, what's it called? Not, well, I mean, I guess like the natural solution to that is floaters. I do have the dodge mechanic. Put on like a 3k, right? If this unit would leave the field. Like how much attack does you, okay. If this unit would leave the field, this is sort of like lock and key design, which I'm not a huge fan of. Leave the field by effect. Actually, okay. I was thinking of making, okay, if this unit would leave the field by effect, I was thinking dodge and then, dodge and then gain attack or something. Because like this is like a 30k, so like make it like gain 20k. So it's still, if it gets run over, then, if it gets run over, we'll make it like 3-4. So if it gets run over, then it still dies. Excuse me. If this unit, okay, let me write that smaller. If this unit would leave the fields by effect, let's like have this be quick charge. Dodge this unit, then okay, dodge this unit, then it gains 20k attack when it returns. There's probably got to be a better way to word that, but like that's kind of the idea I want to throw down now. So there's that. So that's like a counter to, so that's like a sort of like natural counter to you know, actually any kind of removal, to be honest. But yeah, so there's like an entire archetype based around like just big ass guys that dodge. So there's that. Let's charge 3, so we'll just make it like, yeah, charge 3, there we go. So it is like, you have to wait till turn 3 to be able to use this. So yes, okay, like the thing is, with this sort of precedent, you could just win the game. Okay, this is actually really bad because you can just win the game off of, you can just win the game on turn 1. Well, you can win the game on turn 2 if you draw a critical mass of these. which is actually a bit of an issue, I think. I have to give these guys summon sickness. Not summon sickness. I have to. These things are genuinely evil. Okay, I'll add it. Okay. And if you do this unit cannot attack this turn. There we go. So this one is like a 70k, so you have to drop, you only drop down like two or like one, you drop down 2 of these and then a quick effect guy and then you just punch your opponent. But like this one's like the most interruptible because it doesn't have any like neat effects. All of these are pretty, what's it called? All of these are pretty, okay actually. And if played this way cannot attack this turn. I feel like that's a fair stipulation to put on the 70k. Like it looks like it's like the whole point of the 70k is that you drop it down, you have like a 70k attacker. But like what's it called? I feel like this is more of a defensive piece. Like I like this being more of a defensive piece. Cause like it tags itself at the end of the battle step. So like it doesn't stick around, but you can like on turn like look, it's like drop 5. Okay, you can still activate this during turn 1, so that's not really. Okay, let me make this not 70k. I feel like that's unreasonable. So if I have 5, if it's 50, right? You need 3 of these. If you open 3 of these, you go 0. Okay. If you open 3 of these, you have, okay, if you open 3 of these, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, that's a fair stipulation because, like, where'd it go? Is it undo or redo? And if summons, if played, this way cannot attack. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, you can still use one of these turn 1. It's just like, I'm gonna nerf it down to like 60. I feel like 50 is a bit too low. We'll make it 60. So you can dome your opponent for 6k, like 60k on the, like 60k on turn 2. It's just what's it called? If you want to slam down more, they can't attack. So you have to just genuinely be able to pay for all of them, which is fair. So like this is like a very defensive card, but you have to have a shit ton of card draw in order to actually use it. Because like I feel like I really do have to watch out for these guys because they just win the damn game, which is not good. So they have a searcher, and then a recycle. Okay, I feel like turn 2 cards from draw to hands. We'll say pop instead of tag, I feel like, just so it synergizes with its own recovery spell, recycling spell. Pop this card, so you can grab it back with this. There we go. Okay, so there's that. I gotta really keep an eye on those guys. Anyway. Alright, so... Let's see. I feel like something that's really easy to design in this game is just having a trio. Like having sort of like trios or quartets of cards that have similar effects. Because like, what's it called? For example, we have like the 0 costs, which just like draw you one and put a card in charge or put a card in draw. And then like basically pot of greed for all the zones. I guess like if a unit you control leaves the field by battle, call a 10k token. There we go. I don't know how busted that would be, but like it exists. Anyway, yeah, so I think if I were to like really put the pedals to the metal, it would take like this stream and then like another stream to fill in the rest of the empty no once per turn. There's no once per turn, yeah. So like basically this basically you become like invincible by battle, which is actually not. Let's give it a cost. Let's give it a cost actually. I feel like that's the play here. Charge 2. Charge 2. Call a 10k. So you can do this a lot, but just not forever. Cause like, if a unit you control leaves the field by battle, it goes to drop, so you can use it as charge, but you need another card as well. So you need twice the amount of cards that. So basically, you just need to be able to like. There probably is some way to actually fill this up. Like maybe if you have a shit ton of cards and drop already, but basically, I call it a 10k token. But yeah, so on its own, this did not just like stall out the game infinitely. What is the deck size again? 60. 60 cards, 40. 60 cards, 60 cards, 4 copies. So like this game literally is just the love child of Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. I still have yet to implement like type and attribute, which is a bit of an issue, but that's something that can come after. I just want like the effects down mostly. What other kinds of monsters, like what other kinds of units do I want? What would the little bottom feeders do? Okay, if this unit is popped by... If this unit is popped, we'll say charge 1. Call this unit. I guess we'll also have like if this unit, okay, if I think it gives you Yugioh scale for space to sheer number of properties. Yeah, like I think that's something I do want to add. Like, yeah, because like there are also like subtypes. Levels are also interesting, like attack and defense. Like for a long time, level 3 lower didn't matter. I mean, what's it called? Level 3 has always. I mean, yeah. I mean, there were like tour guide is like an old card. If this unit is zapped. drain 2 or drain 1. Call this unit. Actually, what we'll do, let me do this. But abolish it. Actually, call this unit, but tag it when it leaves the field. There we go. This is some Ryan Hart ass shit. I mean, old hold before synchro, I guess. Yeah, I mean, even that isn't Sanyan a 3. Yeah, there were always like strong 3s. There were always strong 3s. Like the level specifically isn't what mattered, but you know. But yeah. But yeah. Anyway. You'll still play Sang Yips for it? Yeah, true. Ooh, wait, okay. What if there was a tactic that like, or let me do this real quick. Continuous. If your opponent would, I guess it's like who mentioned cost? If not toggling. Who mentioned cost manipulation? Cost reduction, yeah. Like, I guess this is kind of like it, but this is more of like a stacks kind of thing. If your opponent would pay a cost. It'd be really funny if I had like pack filler that just makes your opponent win more. Have you had a chance to check out Dexterous yet? Are we talking about Slay the Spire? Where's my stacks piece? There. No, the website. Oh, right, yeah. Were you the one to mention that? Oh yeah, I haven't. Okay, I have it like bookmarked. I have it bookmarked, yeah. Get your ideas to table fast with print and play PDFs or by exporting to digital platforms like this screen top. What is this? Beginner's tutorial? Player area testing. Oh shit! Wait. I'm guessing it's tabletop sim for free. Oh, that's neat. Wait, that might actually be the play here. Oh yeah, no, hell yeah, this is definitely the play. Oh shit, this is clean. This is really clean, what the hell? Oh shit. Haven't tried it since I've used tabletop sim. Yeah, let's go. It's like, let me sign up and see. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is pretty damn clean. I might actually use that. Okay, because I didn't want to use tabletop sim since, you know, you have to pay for it, but you know. Okay. Okay. I spent 80 hours on tabletop sim for designing my game, so worth it for me. Honestly, that's fair, yeah. I think tabletop sim is probably an amazing investment. It's just, what's it called? Not everyone has it. We're like opening my Steam real quick. Isn't it like, yeah, it is 20 bucks, isn't it? There we go, we're finally into my Steam, holy shit. The entire time I was silent, I was like waiting for my Steam to open. Yeah, it is 20 bucks. The 4-pack is cheaper though. You get like 1 copy for free. You can make this game dexterous and export a screenshot to GG, we can play this game. Yeah. I should do like a... What's it called? I should hold a tournament. But yeah. Anyway. I gotta finish designing all these damn units first. Okay, I have an idea. We'll be waiting impatiently. Okay, I think, okay, I'm gonna make some like Ketu ass monsters. Where it's like, okay, I want the effect to be like, you pay, but if you like move cards back. So it'd be like X, and then if you pull 2 cards from, what's it called? If you pull 2 cards from drain, X, but more. That. I want like 2 of those. But I think, what's it called? I'm going to have a field day designing the rule book. But yeah, I'm thinking, also I welcome a finish top 10. I'm basically thinking like the way that effects work is like, there's like X, Y, Z. Y needs X to happen. Z needs Y to happen. But yeah, this is all like really. Let's go. That is also. I'm just like throwing ideas into the card design thing. Yeah. So it's always an if you do. Basically, always an if you do. I was thinking, like, what if I made a tactic that, like, gets rid of a guy during the battle step, freaking, like, evenly style. Like, I feel like that would just be more for the green guy to just OTK with. Okay, this is like not a 50k unit attack. There. For like a lot of 40ks down to do. I've not done any of the 10ks. Like all the bigger cards need to be like sort of combat oriented, and all the smaller cards need to be utility oriented. I gotta design more hand traps. More generic hand traps.
Hear my call in the rain as I drown in luxury. If I fall, would somebody be there to comfort me? A mirror on the wall. It seems to me you've gotten taller. 'Cause my figure's not the same as how I felt it.
Okay, so what if I designed like a 10k? It's like I'm thinking Drain 2 or Charge 2. And then, what was I gonna say? Abolish this unit and 2 others, or abolish this unit, another unit you control, and a unit your opponent controls until the end phase, until the end of this phase. Okay, until the end of this turn phase. There. I'm gonna try to design a couple more continuouses. In order to enter the battle step, in order to enter the battle step, a player must return any card they own in play to they control or in hand to the deck. Kind of discouraging attack, like kind of discouraging going to battle.
You're usually not my type. Oh, you seem so cold to me before. Last night my mind played a joke on me, and now I'm
Let me redesign this. The first costed effect played. Okay, the first costed effect your opponent uses does not apply its effects. Like, the way I'm going to word negates is going to, like, I'm going to intentionally have the wording for negates be incredibly long, so I'm discouraged from using it. The first non-costed effect your opponent uses each turn. Let me add each turn. Each turn does not resolve its effect. There we go. Each turn does not resolve its effect. Okay, so we have stacks, pieces. Let's add a couple more. And then we'll also have to add like more removal in response, because you can just like you can just have like a billion of these. I might have like costs for these, like have stacks pieces require costs for a die during end step. So maybe your opponent has to like all in on resources, or else they like your opponent has to all in on resources like, Okay, you have to all in on resources if you want to keep up stacks pieces. So you can't just like slam down a bunch of stacks pieces and then just ride it out. You have to be able to pay for them consistently. I feel like that's a great way to like have them in the game. Like you can play 1 or 2 if you're skillful enough to pay the upkeep, but otherwise you can't just like slam together a bunch of the greatest, like a bunch of the strongest stacks pieces and then just like slow the game to a crawl for free, you know? And then the first time, maybe have a third one where it's like the first time your opponent would pay, okay. The first card your opponent plays each turn say goes back to hand. This actually kind of sucks because certain cards want to leave the field to proc effects. So yeah, it goes back. Or actually, let's make this like reciprocal. The first card played each turn is bounced. Okay. I guess I can throw together 2 more. During the end step, the turn player must, we'll say, spin a card. And then Magician's Red Cheek. Now let's go. What's one more continuous I can make? Because there's a lot of like resource ones. Maybe we will have like cost reduction. Each cost you pay costs 1 less. Do it continuous attack bonus yet? Not really. Let me see if I can find a slot for it. This sucks ass. During your turn, all units you control gain 10,000 attack. During your opponent's turn, all units you control gain 10,000 HP. I guess that's all the continuous is. Okay. Actually, it's also if this unit. I'm not assigning any costs to these guys yet because I'll think about that later. I just want to get like effects down. If this unit leaves the field, lots of floating effects. This unit leaves the field. Bounce a unit on the field. We'll do this, and then we'll have it like this, drain 2. I'll this be like drop 1, drain 2, drop 1, drain 2. There. Let's have these cards just charge 3. Generally, it's based on their attack or whatever. Kind of like magic. Just gotta make sure I balance out effects properly. I gotta figure out what I want these to do though. Now we could just do draw a card. And then, what would its like defensive little cousin do? Actually, we'll do gain 20k attack. Gain 20k HP. Sure. I need more ways to win the game. Like, I mean, I guess we have all the archetypes. We have like these boss units I've designed. I know I have a card that like 7 points intensely and stat. No one can stack one unit with total cost X minus 2. So I already have that. Exhibited each piece has to be in drop torch drain. I feel like that would be like way too easy. Also, thanks for liking whoever just did, by the way. I feel like it'd be too easy. I'm also not a big fan of it. It's like a really lazy way to fill the pack. I guess I haven't grasped how easy it is to move cards around. It is really easy. What's it called? There's like an entire set of cards that's like dedicated to just moving shit around. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah. Your opponent snags a card you control. Okay, so if you you snag and a unit your opponent controls. Ooh, okay. So like the issue I'm coming to is like this is like another trade card. You snag an opponent your opponent controls. Your opponent snags a unit you control. What's stopping your opponent from just snatching their card back? This card has a really strong effect. You snag a unit your opponent controls, or opponent snags a unit you control. So basically you're trading an opponent's powerful unit that you're trading. Okay, this is a strong card, but you're trading your opponent's stronger card for this card, which can threaten to remove it. Okay, so like, and then okay, so this is gonna be charged like 5, right? And then we'll have it be like, we'll have it be something crazy like charge. We'll say charge 3, abolish, or okay, we'll just say tag. I don't want to use abolish. Tag a card. Yeah, just tag the card. Okay, maybe we should give control first. So like basically, what's it called? Unless you want this to be playable 0 cards you control. Basically, okay, so like, what's it called? So if you play this on an empty board, you play this yourself. Steal an opponent's card, and then your opponent. Okay, so like basically, let's say like okay, so we'll call this card X, right? We have card X. So your opponent has Mr. Win the game. So if your opponent has Mr. Win the game, right? And then you slam down X, you get to snag Mr. Win the game. So now Mr. Win the game is yours. Right? So like that's the first part. Your opponent has to steal back a card. So it's either they steal back Mr. Win the game and you have a card to stop Mr. Win the game, or they steal back X and then you win the game. So basically, if your opponent has a strong card that you want removed, you get to steal it. So it's either you get to steal it and you get to steal it and your opponent removes it. So you steal it and your opponent removes it, or so you steal it. Okay. So every situation you steal Mr. Win the game, and it's either your opponent steals back Mr. Win the game, in which you kill Mr. Win the game, or your opponent steals X and then you win the game. So basically, what this card does is it replaces Mr. Win the game for X. It replaces Mr. Win the game for itself. So instead of having to deal with Mr. Win the game, you just have to deal with this completely unprotected guy that just like slow speed tags a card, right? This is strong, but still way more manageable than Mr. Win the game. I'm a genius. Dude, I'm actually a genius. Oh boy. There we go. But yeah, so that's like the thought process behind this thing. Counterplay, I play Mr. Lose the game. True, and then I steal Mr. Lose the game. But yeah, what's it called? But yeah, in this case, basically Mr. Win the game is just any like incredibly powerful card your opponent controls. I love this so much. I actually love this so much. I should make YouTube shorts about these. Anyway. Alright, it's 10:06 for me. I think we've done a decent amount of card design. I've like thrown together a couple stacks pieces. I've thought really hard about these. And honestly, how many more do I have to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 more cards to make. I'll work on those 11 next time, and then I'll be able to start designing visual stuff. I'll be able to design card borders. I'll be able to work on getting this ready to actually export it and make it playable. So I'm thinking, next stream we finish card design, then after that I can start doing graphic design, and then, so in basically 2 to 3 streams time, this will be playable. But yeah, it'll be open for like playtesting and stuff. Obviously I have to like import all of this into a spreadsheet, but yeah, roadmap moment. Yeah, I like doing that. Like, it will be playable, but I do also want to like write a rules sheet. For like the initial playtesting, I'll wait till I have like a proper rule sheet as well. So I guess like, what's it called? I guess like next stream we'll finish card design. The stream after that we'll do visual design, and then after that I'll do all the sort of technical rulebook writing. So in the 4th stream from now, I'll basically be able to ship this out. This is going to be playable. Like ideally, what I want to do is have this be playable for like a single player game. But what's it called? Dude, if I can hook this up and make like an actual like online TCG, and then add microtransactions, I'm kidding. Visual design, I assume, is mostly the frame and the cost. Yeah, like the frame, the cost. Okay, let me do. We'll have this. Finish card design, final balancing, costing. Okay, costing, design, card borders, import to dexterous, and then write rulebook, finishing touches. There we go. Making simulators hard. Oh yeah, true. I actually have to do that. But yeah, so I guess once everything is ready, I'll leave things open for like deck building, so you guys can actually start throwing piles together. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go sleep just so I can like not die tomorrow. Die of exhaustion tomorrow, and so I have like enough energy to, I don't know, do my damn schoolwork so I can actually do this stuff. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Have a good day, night, morning, day, night, evening. I've been Tearlaments Suureva, or Reva for short, and that has been another TCG design stream. But yeah, good night, bye bye.